is that we have our first viewer. Hello, Martian. Welcome to the stream. Can you hear me? Because on Streamlabs the indicator doesn't show that the mic is catching the sound. So I don't know if you can hear me or not. There is static because somehow my voice goes through desktop audio and not through mic. I don't know how did this happen. Wait a bit. And now? JP! I haven't seen you in a very long time. Oh, now mic is working. Good. Or maybe it's echoing right now. But am I echoing or not? Sam and JP and Barry and Martian. Oh my god. Everybody is here. What's going on here? A little echo. I will try to fix this a little bit and don't make you deaf along the way. This needs to stay. This one? How about now? Or how about now? I don't know. On my side, I hear myself, but my side is my side. I got my wonderful dark drink of guts because I got lots of talking to do today. I don't know which mic is catching my voice. This one? No, not this one. Probably this one. Yes, this one. Okay. Ah, no echo. Great. super. I don't have the water. I don't have water command. I need Coke command. Like that. But yeah, drink something. Barry is all shocked. This is... If you want water, you do you. I need Coke because I need to be alive during these 2 hours. We totally did. Maybe I will do it right away. But how are you? I will just go into my bot and set up a comment real quick. And go to Emojipedia because this is where I am searching for all fancy emojis. Coke. No Coke emoji. Drink. Cup with straw. Mila! Come here. Chodź to. Mila! My mom has an apple and Milo wants an apple and it's wagging his tail. Oh my god.
Wracaj swoje te.
Okay, Nightbot just forgot. Oh, but don't worry. Dogo is just being mean right now because my sister is going with him for a walk. Oh my god, I need to disable this. So, plan for the stream. I want to go through all of these stack of sketchbooks and document sheets, which has all my art from 2018. Well, this sketchbook has some from 2016 and 17, and this one has some from 2017. But other than that, this is all the things I did in 2018, plus some things I will show on a screen because they are in digital. So yeah, this is all the stuff. But first, let me add a comment. Add Coke message. Replenish your fluids? I don't know, it sounds so sciencey. Oh, it's time. It's time for the ring of darkness. And a couple emojis. Like this one, like this one, like this one, like this one, this one, this one. Yeah, review! Flop needs water, yes. I don't know why your message is in red merchant. Maybe it's because it's new. I don't know, because I had updated Streamlabs and suddenly some messages like are highlighted in red. Huh. And I don't know why. I don't know. I really don't know why. Chat, do you see Macian's message? I mean, it showed up on the stream, but I don't know if it did on the chat. Ah, okay. Stupid me. Stupid me. It's highlighted because you add me. Ah, smart. Okay, let me just quickly go through this. Comment. Yes, everyone, submit, and it should work. Yay! Okay, let's get into the business, which is art. So, okay. And okay, Barry, and okay, Sam. So, first from this batch is this sketchbook. I might do some fancy camera action to show it a little bit better. No, I can't put this rubber band here because knowing my dog, he will come, sniff it and steal it from me. So, let me find the first picture of 2018 here, which is this one. Okay. And I might do some, maybe this setup will work. It would be I don't want to for my camera to fall off the desk, and I want to show it the best I can. Maybe no, it should have higher ground. This box is too small. Do I have the bigger boxes? Maybe the and these ones are unstable. So let me see. This one maybe. Oh, thank you, Merchant. But hey, it's the first of the year. Oh my god, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay, maybe there will be slight perspective unless I will put something. Yeah, I will grab this box and put it underneath. Because by now I will go over this sketchbook and another sketchbook. So this setup should be okay until I get to the bigger pictures. That's okay, maybe a little bit. I'm running out of options. Maybe I should use the other sketchbook. Okay, this is alright. So this is my Canson sketchbook. I bought this one like 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, exactly. I might need to buy a bigger tripod, but right now it's okay. So this is the first picture of this year, and this one is the red row of this one from my 2016 Inktober, and it would be nice if you would focus, please. Yeah, can you focus? No, camera is not having it. So I decided for the first days that I want to redraw some of the pictures from 2016 Inktober that I didn't quite liked, and I knew that after 2017 Inktober, which were better, I would just do better. And I liked pretty much every picture from 2017, and not all of the pictures from 2016, so this is why I decided to redraw it. And the reason why she is flipped, it's because I used a permanent marker for her hand, and for gloves, and for all the black areas, and it bleed to the other side. So this is why she's flipped to hide all the black that bled. So this is first one, and let me just, I have my Excel open because I don't remember the exact, since this sketchbook has like 3 years of artwork, I need to remember which is the proper order. Yeah, this is my favorite part too. If you can focus, please. Maybe not on my thumb. Maybe first on my fingers. Yes. Yes, okay. So yeah, this is my favorite. Like, it shows that she's like really delusional, but at the same time she's idealist and has a good heart. Well, I can do stuff for science, like using soft pastels that I really despise. Okay, so this is the second one, and I need to put it horizontally, and I don't know why, because this picture is okay. I need to put it this way, like this. Yes. So this is the red row of the bottom one, and perspective, I got a little bit better. Well, it's just 1 point perspective, but at least I could give this painterly feeling by inkwash. Really, after 2017, I really started to like watercolor and inkwash, and it was so easy to color things. So yeah, I like it more, and this is good because this was the point of me doing this. Next one I think should be, yeah, this is the work from for your contest sum, if you remember. This one, I mean the top one, alongside this one, because you remember. Oh, this one is a trigger warning, tobacco use. So this is the red row from this one. Oh, thank you. So this is the red row from this one. I didn't quite like it because like it didn't have the impact I wanted, and I was pretty much didn't know at the time what to do with this character. But for the redraw, I decided to take a different approach. I left his outfit, but changed the orientation of the page. So you see, apart from seeing just one person and just squinting your eyes to see this little snail, I decided to put three characters, and also the snail and the turtle are like very angry on each other because, you know, race, competition, and Romek is just, nah, why do I even bother? So yeah. Next one, oh, I need to show this. It's from the 2017, but I still like it. It's little Milo. He was like 5 months old at the time of making this picture. Yeah, and yes, he's still running away from us when he gets a chance. But we bought him a longer leash, so he's just fine. Okay, I think the next one is the fourth. Fourth. Oh, it's this one. It's the redraw from this one. And yeah, my banner picture on my Twitter and mainly everything else here. But yeah, this is the redraw. What I noticed in my 2016 art, like this was from 2016, like these arms are so long and so skinny, and I did the same with legs. Like, where is this picture with Ernest? Oh yes, here, this one. Like, his legs are so long, like his arms are so skinny, like no person has as skinny legs. Okay, come back to 2018. So yeah, this is 4th of December, and I somehow managed to fix it. The only thing I am not happy with is the contrast between my sleeve and the desk, because I think it's too small, and I don't know if you can even see the... Let me enhance this. Come on, focus. Maybe you need my thumb to focus properly? Come on. I didn't set up autofocus for nothing. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I also did the texture and of course the stitches on the clothing, because I thought that this is a nice detail, and I was doing these scenes. Number like 5th one is this one. Yes, finally into the portrait orientation. So yeah, I wasn't happy with the fire, and as I started doing inkwash, I saw that, hey, I can tackle this differently, and also in this setting, I don't know if the shadows doesn't make much sense. So here I just did bigger looming shadows. And also stick legs. Oh my god, this leg is like this calf is like her whole, I don't know, wait. Calves are pretty long. They are about as long as thighs, but this one is super skinny, and I wanted to draw a skinny character here, but yeah, this is not what I had in mind. And also I wanted to use a darker palette for her and make a bigger contrast beat and more dramatic shadows. Welcome back, Berry! Oh, thank you, Sam. I am really happy with this fire. Like, really happy. Okay, which is the next one? I think it's... wait, this was... 5? Where is the 6? 6... Where is 6th one? Ah, okay. Me being super organized, and you will see it through all my art. I numbered them, but I didn't draw them in the order I think I wanted them to be in, you know, next to each other to see the progress, you know, as it was supposed to do. So yeah, you can see like 2 years of difference, but if only I can show their faces up close. Let me bring this up a little bit higher. Yes, you can see the change of style. Like some things are the same. For example, the way I do eye shape, and I think the way I do clothes. Like, I am not a fashion designer. Oh, thank you for coming, Maciant. Have a nice day, have a nice night, and have a nice work tomorrow. A good day at work tomorrow. Thank you for coming. So, yeah, but now when I look at it, I don't know. It really looks like a different person. Okay. Like, different person drew this. Like, on October 2016, I wanted to use only fine liners and do shading through hatching, but it seems that it didn't work for me. Also, I see the minimal bleeding, Curse Johansson, and of course all the pages are pretty bendy. Okay, so this one I am really happy with this one. This is the original. So yeah, they 30 of 2016 Inktober, and the redraw from 2018. So yeah, I am really happy that, first off, there is a proper perspective, at least some of it is proper. Second, there are no bare walls in the background. I actually did something in the background. Of course, there is like, oops, there's of course the pretty much naked poster of pretty much naked women, because it's the, you know, it's the car shop, and always like Sam, it until this year I started like going all bonkers with perspective and backgrounds. Like 2016, none. 2017, I think there was some, but usually, let me see, 2017, like no background here, for example. 2017, like I had background here, but it was easy. I still love this one. I love this one. I really love this one. Every time there is like, show your art, retweet this with your art and your links, I always show this one, because this is the first time I tried tackling more like flat coloring and do some more cartoony style with like different proportions, and I love this one. I really like how this turned out, and all the colors and the snow, and you don't? Well, it's 2017, so it's still on my DeviantArt. I think it's in the pinned tweet on my Twitter. I really like this one. And no, in 2017 I did some backgrounds, even like the bus stop looks pretty alright. But yeah, let's go on. So this was, but yeah, and this car, I am so happy with this car, because I suck at drawing cars. As you see, I used reference for this Ford Mustang, because this is Ford Mustang, and I don't know, because it had a black, I want to give a deep shadows under the roof, but since the roof was also black, it was like not as, the contrast is not there, and it's pretty much like, I don't know, I didn't like it. I know I could do this better, but I added some details like lamp that fell off, more like, inkwash is actually great to do like white highlights. Like, this was just my probably second year of using proper perspective. I was really such a noob. Okay, so it would be 8th. What did I do on 8th? Oh, okay, I see. What did I do? I need to go through, Milo again. I love this picture. He is so cute here, and you can also see that you will be just, you know, he will enchant you with his puppy eyes and his button of a nose that you can only boop. I'm booping his nose so often. He's always so shocked when I do it. But yeah, you can see he will like wreck this rubber chicken soon. But yeah, it was like some of the first times I drew like animals from reference. Really, my drawing classes and 30-minute Monday then really helped me use reference properly. But yeah, it's not 2018 art. Nina, what are you doing? Okay, so to see more of the January art, I need to go February art and some March art. Ooh, and do some censoring here. But where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. There it is. And I think... Should I go chronologically? Because January, rest of January starts here, but February, March and April starts here. I told you I have a mess here. So maybe I will go. Yes, and these are my fairies, because I decided to tackle many challenges this year. And this one is Fairy Early by, oh my god, Pins Anasensia on Tumblr. She came up with this and I followed the prompts. And you will see through all my sketchbooks that I later added like a prompt list or something that I can fold and shut the sketchbook. So yeah, these are my fairies, and I really tried to push the design, but some of the prompts were so hard, like so hard. So this is February, and then will be March, then January, and no, then March, then some of the April, then some of the January, and then some of the April. It is really complicated. I'm searching for something I can use as a censor bar, and I think that my dad's calc sheets for his kids there will be best because it's small. So first one is flower, and this gives because I used the colors of Addie and put freckles, it gives me so much Addie like vibes. Oh, and these ones are done with my cheap watercolors. Congrats, girl! Thank you! This one is Forest Fairy, so I wanted to do like some forest guard or someone like this with some like, scratches, because she's going in the dark woods and such a little fairy. How can she like deal with all these wild animals? I don't know. Oh, how many pages do you want to do this year? If it will go as as last year, then you will have 20 pages right till the end of this year. So, okay. This one is Lake Fairy, and I used gold acrylic paint. I don't know if I can catch the shimmer. Yes! Look at the shimmer! Let me fold this. I don't want to leave this. Yes, I based her upon on the like folklore of ladies of the lake, so-called rusalkas here, and also on the dragonfly. Yeah, because I always see dragonflies by the lakes, and also she has like a water lily dress and a water lily flower in her hair, and she's all shiny. This one is the mountain fairy. I wanted to make her more like jagged and put and chose like more cold colors, more cool colors, lots of blues, whites and grey, but to kinda, you know, not make all the picture blue. I chose this orange for her sweater and eyes. Okay, this one is Stone Fairy, so I interpreted stone as gemstone and just thought about like magic stones or something like that. Yeah, these are really nice pens. This would go well. This will be great for pajamas, to be honest. And there is Desert Fairy, and I like this color mix, like some purple, some orange, some yellow, some gold, and some blue. This is really my favorite combination. And I tried to do experiment with framing, but my arm was really shaky and it looks like this. Nice pens. Okay, so this one is the bird fairy and I'm really happy with her. She looks so cute and it reignites my love for birds. And I think Joanna saw it because I think I showed it on her stream, because she was asking about bird related art and this was the only one I had. So this one is the wind fairy, but I don't like her that much, so I glued in a sheet of, you know, tracing paper and did another design, more like wild, more like tornado, so I can like experiment a bit, and I will line it and color it or paint it even. But yeah, I'm not happy with this one. Next one is Cloud Fairy and Rain Fairy. So yeah, I like these clouds really, and I like this like effect. I really put the droplets of inkwash and let them drip, and try not to go over the edges, because I like to keep to keep them clean. Yeah, I like it really, really much. like all the rain is going from her skirt. It sounded bad. Okay, next one is the snow fairy, and I didn't want to go like super dainty. Like when you think of snow, you think of Snow White, you think of Snow Queen, which is like those like fancy royal ladies, you know. And I wanted to go the different way, like more violent winter way. Like she's like, there will be winter even if I have to summon and put every snowflake by myself. So, but I don't like her hair. I decided to give her black hair, but it's so I don't like them very much. I don't know, something bugs me about them. But I like this snowflake because I didn't color it in. I left these parts white, and I didn't have masking fluid back then, or masking tape. So yeah. And this is Thunder Fairy, and I think this is one of my favorites from the fairies batch. And I started coloring her. Haven't finished it because I want to do this really dark clouds background. Like she is summoning the thunder and the rain, and well, not the rain, but the downpour. Yes, she's summoning the thunder, she's summoning the lightning, she's summoning the downpour. And I like this white hair on her. Yes, and this is my favorite movement with hair. Like I draw them so much like this. I don't know, there is something about me and drawing like hair in the wind. Yeah, as you can see here. So this is Rainbow Fairy, and I used her as to tackle the rainbow challenge. So I chose 7 colors from my Faber-Castell Classic Colors set, and I drew her, and she's entirely made of crayons, of colored pencils, sorry. So every line, and you can even see where I screwed up, like, oh, here you can see the blue line, because her hand was originally here, but it wasn't thick enough, so I tried to erase it. I failed. And we are going now to most of these pictures are whips, like at the sketch stage, but hey, I will finish it. I declare 2019 the year of unfinished business, and I want to finish it. So this is the Light Fairy. So I struggled so much. So I decided to make it more humorous, like she's a fairy in the dungeon, and my OCs who are like massive die-hard RPG fans are capturing her and using as a flashlight. Can you focus, please? Can you focus, please? Thank you. Like, focus on my finger. Focus on my nail. Like, no, it's not having it. Oh yeah, so they decided to use her as a flashlight. So yeah, this kinda helped me. but this was such a hard prompt. Star Fairy, and this I just go bonkers with the star shape. So I want to do a galaxy and her like putting each individual star into the constellation, like idea like this came to my mind. This is the Night Fairy, and here I want to keep her mainly dark. I struggle with this pose so much. I redraw this pose so many times, and I need to close her into the box to really understand where her like legs go. So yeah, for her I want to use highlighter for some parts because I want to make some parts of her body bioluminescent. Welcome back, Sam. And this one is also cute. This is the Sleep Fairy, Sleep/Dream Fairy. If I can, let me just put this here and not, yes. This is the Dream/Sleep Fairy, if you can focus. Yes, camera, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay, so yeah, it's a cute idea of a clumsy fairy just, you know, dropping some magic stuff. And this one is really also I decided to go the humorous way because this is the Godfather fairy, and who is his goddaughter? Well, it's, let me get this straight, Ebony Dementia Darkness Ravenway, yes. And he's like scolding her about what is a true goth, you know, true gothic fashion and what is not. Because if you ever read My Immortal, she is not goth. She is an emo hoe. Yeah, but pretty much basically, and I want to put, you know, various like dialogue like, "You are the disgrace of Slytherin house." Oh, kitty. Red and purple? Are you colorblind? Or something. You won't go out dressed like this, young lady. This is supposed to be gothic? Please. And Ben from Hot Topic for a month. And where is your uniform? Because for real, where is her uniform? And yes, it's snowing outside because she apparently in first chapter she goes out in miniskirt, fishnets, out of the snow and rain. Like, yes, shame. But yeah, I like this one and I really want to finish this one just for lols. So this is Muses, and of course I ran out of paper, so I need to, you know, improvise and attach some paper. So I decided for Muses, I decided to go with TV and games because these are the modern muses. You know, like movies, movies, yes, like cinematography is another muse, television is another, and video games and internet is the newest ones. Because I didn't want to go the traditional way. And here is the deity fairy. So I went with Egyptian deity. And it was way before Machian's challenge, which we will go in another sketchbook. So let's fold this in. So this is another hard prompt. This is the Wicked Fairy. Let me just put this and lower the camera again. So this is the Wicked Fairy, and I struggled so much with her. I didn't know what to do because Polish definition of wicked is pretty much the same as cruel, and it doesn't help me in a little bit, because I sometimes like to look up the definition of words to spark up something, but I struggled so much. So for this one I decided to go like a double-faced fairy, like if you cover one side, she's like hee playful. Like, let me just. So if you cover her one side, she's like, you know, nice and playful. But if you cover other, she's like truly evil or something like this. I struggled so much, but luckily next one is the sock fairy. So I imagined a fairy that steals socks because she's looking for another sock to wear as a dress. So yeah, something cute. There is key fairy. So I drew a fairy that is holding some really heavy keys. This one is book fairy. So perspective again, with all these bookshelves. Yes, still 1 point, but I'm getting started with perspective. This one is the chocolate fairy and honey fairy. This one, I like this one. I like how her body turned out, because I usually don't draw super fat people, because sometimes it just goes into caricature and my style is pretty much realistic. And she turned out so cute. I decided to omit nose because nose was just standing there between me and the cuteness. So yeah, chocolate fairy just looks cute and she's summoning all the chocolates. So this one is the tea fairy, and I was referencing this spoon so many times, like I couldn't get it right. And the friend fairy, so this is another picture you see me spamming everywhere. So yeah, we are going now to merge. So this one is Killer Robot Mosquitoes and Killer Robot Butterflies, which is one of your prompts, Sam, which you probably forgot about. So I didn't know what to do, so I decided to put it into a video game of some kind. So yeah, this is how it turns out, like some post-apocalyptic multiplayer, which is not Fallout 76. Yeah, and you will see these two super often. Like this one is giant butterfly. giant killer butterfly. This one is a giant mosquito. But yeah, like this like robotic butterfly with like lasers scanning the area or something like that. I don't know. So this one is inspired by a song. So I had this idea in mind after I listened to this song, and I needed to do this, and this is 2-point perspective. Yeah, finally. Something advanced, but yeah, my OTP here, I can't get enough of them. Like, look! They are here again! So this one is inspired by another song, because I like this song. Yes, cause without love I won't survive, and I think it's super nice and fits into the plot, and this will be like one of the chapter cover. Yes. Okay, thank you for coming, Barry. I will probably we'll be finishing all this stuff and all my comic, which, by the way, we are still an hour in, and it's still the first sketchbook. I need to speed up. Have a good day, Barry. See you soon. So it's another prompt of yours, Sam. Balloons. If I can recall, I didn't give a title. But yeah, balloons. And I really can't wait to ink this, because oh my god, Addie turned out so cute on this picture. Like, sometimes I did a good job, you know, drawing my characters in a way they resemble themselves. But sometimes I don't. Oh, again! These two again, like, can't they? I really need to do some like design or something with them, because I have so many pictures of them. Oh my god, like, because they show a story, and I think, oh my god, Nina, stop giving yourself ideas. Now I need to write this down. Let it be here. Plus a sign. Like all pictures of with them in chronological order. Oh my god, it would be amazing. Like, in chronological order in their story, not when I drew them. So yeah, this is my avatar from 2017, which I still use on my Tumblr, I believe. This is another self-portrait. Come on, focus. Can you focus? Please? Oh, yes. So, yeah. And I want to use like 2 or 3 color shades, like blue, pink and purple, to color this one. And of course my chibis. Yes, my redrawn chibis. I first drew them as chibis in 2011 during one of the lesson or break. But yeah. more whips, some DeviantArt, because, and 3-point perspective. Can you see this? Can you see this? Feli, you saw this some. I shared this. So yeah, this is Felicia, the main heroine of Second Chance. And 3-point perspective again! What's going on? So yeah, this is my trashy superhero. By the way, this is the same person as, let me find her, yes, as here. It's the same person. So yeah, I come back to my characters sometimes. Okay, these are some fruit, and these two again, because because my brain can't think of anything original and draws and makes me draw only 2 OCs out of 20 plus I have. So yeah, it's my geeky OC Olga, which she was somewhere on these pages. For example, not here, not here, not here, not here. She was somewhere. Oh, here. There she was. And some like and for this I want to have each character have be in monochrome but have one main color, like red, yellow, green and blue. So this is my plan for this picture. This one I want to use ballpoint pen and redraw the picture from, when did I draw this? This is wait, this is here. Yes, in 2016, but I need to censor some stuff. Wait a minute, when I need to censor some stuff, because yeah, I want to redraw this picture, but on one side, on one page. Oh yeah, what it is? I lost it. No. Okay, so it's here, and here my chibis, and here is Olga again, and Ignatius and Łukasz, which will be somewhere, somewhere further. And with some, like, I wanted to do a set of illustrations, like, this trashy book from some years ago, like Eat, Pray, Love. So this, I wanted to go Eat, Play, Love, because this is more fitting with them. Oh, thank you. Like, you tell me this every time. So, like, for real. And I really try. I can only say this. Thank you, and I really try. So this is another picture I want to finish in more like realistic style, like presenting some power lines which are like really in my closest neighbor. Cause you're so good, oh my god. And this is the another of your prompts. I do your homework, Sam, I do your homework. I have not finished yet, but I do it. So this is the prompt color blue, and blue, I really struggled with this prompt, but my brain went like this. blue, blues, jail blues, jail. So I want to draw jail blues, you know. So here is Ernest and Damian, like in not the best, like it's really metaphorical, like their lives in their current, in the state they are right now here, like it's like a jail and they want to get out, so they are not looking the best, especially you, but this is the story for other time. Oh, this one. Like this is the time when I started going to your streams, Sam, and this is the result of you mentioned the robo hamster. I was always a good student. You mentioned robo hamster, and we started to going into the, you know, into the, oh my god, how can I like show it properly? And we started to going into the reaction to. So these are my free OCs, and I usually put like little letters indicating who is this to remember who is this. And it's like, what are you free watching? And it's hard to explain, and it's like a knockoff PewDiePie, because it's just pew pew without die or pie, and he's like reacting, they are reacting to a reaction to the robo hamster. So you just a silly idea. This one is, I think, is also one of your prompts. I want to put some text here, and here draw some like mountains. Listen, the further we will go, the more silly ideas like this will emerge. Because during this year I found a really great pleasure in drawing like silly scenarios, which is great. Oh, and it's oh yeah, your prompt list from Disney Drawing Challenge Year 2, which I completed with my OC, with your blessing. But yeah, this is like a fake dating sim screen. So I reimagined my OCs like in high school setting, like in Japanese high school setting. So there will be like date and time, and there would be like a text box. Here is Addie. Because for Addie, I think about, you know, the Yankee girl or Sukeban aesthetic, and for Mari, just like I think like the class president or something like that, because I think this fit their characters, because as Addie might be, maybe she's like a bomb of energy, and she is very like impulsive. So this one I want to draw with used pencils. No, not pencils, used fine liners, because I have quite some and I want to use them to the end. So here it is. And this one is, oh, the first year of Disney Drawing Challenge. Yes. So this one I'm also spamming everywhere because I'm so happy with this. Like, I put so many characters in this shot, and I struggle really much with cluttering this space. Like, really. Really, for me, like, coming up with what should be on the family photos, what would this family own, and like putting all this clutter, to remember about this clutter in the next panels, is like, ah, I don't like doing clutter, but I'm really happy with this one. So yeah, we're coming back to January with this one, believe it or not. So it's still 2017 because I started this challenge in 2017. So yeah, these are my Aussies gender band, and I need to work on them a bit. No, 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 no. Where is my censoring? Where is my sensor? Where is my sensor? Here. Good. Okay, so this is the design outfit for your character. So I took Mary because she has almost no clothes, like no like distinct clothes. Like, as compared to other characters, her wardrobe is really like minimal. So I think it would be a good opportunity to design something for her. Okay, can I take this? I needed to do censor here because Twitch doesn't like female presenting nipples as well. So here is the palace / kingdom, and 2-point perspective once again. Really, I like this one. Like, oh my god, I struggle so much with many things, like clutter, the horror. Like, I struggle with animals, I struggle with buildings, I struggle with cluttering the space, and feet. Feet are the bane of my existence. So I really try to push myself. I think the palace looks good. Like, I like these details, but these little like guard houses, like, not so much. But yeah, what's it next? Oh, in different time period. So I drew myself and my female Aussies in the 90s because I like 90s, and I put lots of like 90s items around because why not? And I really like this one. Like, this brings just a smile to my face. Like, I like this aesthetic. I need to make sure that there is nothing like that on the next page. So there is one color group, and I will do this picture in green fully. Let me just, oh yeah, lower this one. So yeah, I will do this. Oh my god, nothing happened. It's just, oh my gosh, just this screw decided to unscrew and fall down. Okay, everything's okay. I was worried. Since ever I got the camera, I was worried that it would fall. or something like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. More censoring. I need to have something bigger to censor because blood, gore. Yes, okay. So this is the animal in human form. So I chose my only animal OC, like my only furry OC, and make her into the human form, but put mice around as a reminiscent of her like species. This one I won't show because I don't know if Twitch likes blood, but I will do this. And these are my OCs as birds, and it was really fun drawing them. Like really, and I kind of found the how to interpret how to interpret animals in my style, and I used mostly like cartoonish human eyes, and I think it looks nice. There, okay. So this is in partners or lovers clothing. So these are these three, like pulling the straws and for a YouTube video. Our sub count depends on it. Because the whole premise, I want to make a series with them, and the whole premise is like they are Minecraft YouTubers that come back after hiatus to YouTube, only to discover that YouTube changed and doesn't like Minecraft that much anymore, especially Let's Play Minecraft episode 2015. Yes, 2015. So they try so hard to do something. And how do you pronounce it? Villain as innocent child. So yeah, this is like this ball. I don't like this ball. Football doesn't looks like this. So yeah, but I like doing this hatching when I want to make something dark but not entirely black. I really like this. So this is the hero pair up. Still going with the Disney drawing challenge. So I decided, I was wondering which two heroes from like separate like ideas or series I want to do, I can pair up, and I came up with this pretty cute pairing, and I shipped them. So these are again these three as Pokemon trainers, so I gave them appropriate Pokemon and decided to put them into appropriate setting and appropriate clothes, shorts all the way. And this one, a color character with a color scheme of a villain. And I think that the villains would be like a shadow here and you know, Addie and Bartek, which are the victims of the villains, will have their coloring as if the shadows of the villains are sucking all their normal colors from them. or something like that. Okay, I need to censor that as well. I think is this, yeah, it's still January, so I need to censor that real quick. Yeah, no, nothing happened here. If you follow me on DeviantArt, or no, not on Twitter, because I haven't had Twitter then, but possibly on my Tumblr. Yes, possibly on my Tumblr. You will see this uncensored because I don't know. Nothing happens here. This for sure isn't a dismembered hand, arm. So yeah. So this is the draw a character as a zombie and draw a character in a wedding gown. And I decided to put these side by side and, you know, have the same bottom background as if they are, you know, the set of two, and showing these two's biggest nightmares. Thank you. I'm really happy with the colors. Oh my god, what was that? Did you hear that beep? Okay. So, let me just bring up the music a little bit louder. I don't know what happened. I think something with the microphone, but I don't know what. So I decided to make a set presenting these two's biggest nightmares, and I see that the camera. Oh, focus, please. Please focus. Like, I want you to read this. Oh, come on. No. Then I need to read this. It's, no, stop. Don't. That's too fat. And God. So many calories. What a horrible nightmare. And Addie here is like, and with that, you're mine forever. And she's like, God, no, what a horrible nightmare. So, and yeah, it's also like, this chain is also like gold and shiny. Like, can I? Yes, it's also gold and shiny. So, you know, okay, now I need to take this away. Okay. And it's the favorite sidekick, and since I only have one superhero among my OCs, I drew her sidekick, who is unfortunately disabled and not happy with her presence. And okay, I need to read this. She's like, my favorite sidekick? Lucian, of course. I can't imagine adventure without him. And he's like holding a cardboard that says, I will give her out to good hands. And he says, I will add 214. Enough for a beer. Will come in handy. You know, just something more funny. And I need to use some opaque paint because this, I didn't have fixative back then, so the color rubbed off from this page on here and here, and I don't want that. So here is the fairy, and believe me, after drawing so many fairies, I have enough of fairies. Like, all the forever. So yeah, here is Mary and Addie and Ernest like enjoying lunch, and yes, another like something more funny. And with that magic dust, you know, in brackets, you shall become canon. And Addie is like, Mary, not all food. And Ernest is like, and there goes my appetite, thanks Mary. Because who would eat a sandwich with glitter? Not me. For sure. And here is the cosplay prompt, and these are my free nerds, free YouTube nerds. And Ignatius here is like going as Picard because he's also bald and he's a Trekkie. And Lucas here is going for Anakin. And well, this is awkward when you learn that your best friend is not watching the same Star franchise as you. So yeah, something humorous. Here I tried to draw bags of each of my OCs because it was the prompt character as an inanimate object, so I struggled with it, and I decided to show like traits of each of my main characters in the shape of their school bags. So I think this looks nifty. Okay, there is nothing wrong here. So more Addie and something more cute. Like, I like this one, and I want to also like color them with the complementary colors like green and red. I'm thinking. Okay, here are from my other OCs, just presenting their glasses. No. And here, these two again, showing their favorite pictures of each other. So Addie chose her favorite picture of Ernest, and Ernest chose his favorite picture of Addie. And yeah, and also they reacted to this by writing notes to each other. Oh yeah, so my biggest cutie, literally. And Ernest is like, no, not this one, I look so fat on this one. My fat folds are showing, and crying emoji. And Addie is like, I don't care, I love you. And a heart. So Ernest chose like some really old picture of Addie. Yeah, from 2009. Which he captioned as meeting this wonderful girl. And this time Addie is like, no, I look so bad on this one, this is so old. The clothes, the hair, no, like, no. And Ernest is like, I don't like, I love you. Which is like, spoiler. So yeah, some other sketches, which I want to do with limited color palette. Can I finally put this normally and have this focused? Like, hello? Focus, please. I wish I had like some, you know, a button or like switch to make it more or less focused. I have this in camera like settings, configure video. Now this is literally the most, but it looks good. Okay, this is literally the most focused I can get. Okay, so next one. Also, like here I want to tackle like drawing with only contours and drawing without contours. So I did the sketch and I will see where it will get me. So here is like from made with gel pens, because I will make this in gel pens because I want to, and I have only colors that only hippies would wear, so I drew my OCs as hippies, and they look so cute in this hippie outfit. Like for Addie is rocking like long skirts like since forever, but oh my god, look, it looks so cute in this outfit, for real. And this is the concept for another like cover art, and this is little Olga and Ignatius just meeting for the first time, and this is so cute and adorable. And this one is a redraw, because right now we are in April. So this is the redraw of my slimy monster. I did digital art. Even I think I did pixel art with this one in 2017, and yeah, and I redraw this in traditional art, and I like how this turned out. I think better than the digital one. Okay, next one. No, not this one. This one. So these are plans, and I associated each of my OCs, like each of my main OCs, which are the 8 from the rejects, with a plant. So yeah, and this one, and this is my like YouTube background, because when I used other picture like this one, like where are you, you are day 30 of last October, I believe. Where are you? Not here, where are you? Like this, I don't know, I lost it? How? It's day 16. Where is it? Somewhere here. I know that on the other side there was my first self-portrait from 2016. Where is it? Is it somewhere here? No. I don't know. But you know what I mean. And YouTube was like cropped this picture like not very well, and since I didn't have many like neutral horizontal pictures to use as a banner, I used this, because YouTube like cut this around here, which was fine because I didn't want to have this white border on my YouTube banner. So this is another favorite one of mine. I like this rim light effect. Really like. So these are my kind of zodiac OCs, and I tried and fit the pose in the real constellation. So for example, for Sagittarius, there is like this, and these stars are in the constellation, and I came up with this pose for him, and also I googled some really like stereotypical stuff about each of the sign, and based the design and the main color based on this, and also slapped some galaxy as the background. Like, out of this bunch, I really like the Virgo because the hair, duh. So next one is here. I'm following another Tumblr blog for like April prompts. So this one was pattern and this one was hands. So I did a bunch of hands and I'm really happy I did them. And since I was doing them like sometimes in work with my like post-it notes, I decided to cut it out and do a fancy mosaic out of them. It looks nice. And background! Who is up for more backgrounds? The prompts wanted me to do an interior background, so I had to design Romex room. And this is 1-point perspective, and also I do my real life high school, which I based the high school my characters are going in, are attending here. And this one is 2-point, and it's pretty like spot on, like for real, like the coats of arms, which is like on every like public institution here, like perspective, the address number, and all of this good stuff. Like this showed, like these two prompts showed me how much I like desaturated colors, like this beige or this brown on the building is really dirty and desaturated. Like it's pretty much like in real life, because here pretty much everything is gray, dirty and desaturated, and I like it. Background queen, oh thank you. Okay, this is the new medium. Well, oil pastels aren't new for me because I used them in middle school and I did some assignments with them just to bump up my grade, to use the grade from art classes to fix grades from fix grades from different classes to have my GPA stable. So yeah, I used oil pastels like 10 years ago, and until last year I didn't touch up on them until this time. So this one is some kittens and some, yeah, no, there is one real cat and one real bird, and others will be like stuffed animals, which I think it's a cute concept. So yeah, I like this picture, like I like the colors of this picture. Like I just lately, like not now, but couple months after, I realized like that I used secondary colors for this, but to be honest, this wasn't my intention. Like it looks good, but my main intention was to make a green dragon and purplish slash pinkish background and princess dress as a complementary color, and put everything else into like warmish grey. And this is the aftermath of that picture from last. Oh my god, I need to set this a little bit up again. Please don't fall. So yeah, this is an aftermath of the last picture, like chilling by the bonfire and sitting on the dragon's tail, who is just sleeping, and the knight is like, wait, so let me get this straight. Okay. And another like piece inspired by song. This song is pretty like cringy and odd because this is Hilary Duff's song, because different doesn't feel so different, and I wanted to do Ernest and Damian, who are like friends, but they are like best friends for life, despite being so different. But I want to kinda draw them and draw their skeletons underneath, so you can see that each of us has a skeleton and we are not that different after all. Oh, spam! How fun! So yeah, this is the concept here. Like you know, the skeletal structure and then their colors on top, to just focus more on their skeletons. This one is my current icon, but of course Twitch is like cropping pictures differently than YouTube. But I really like this one. These are my favorite colors, like purple, teal, gold, like more like amber than gold, and grey and black. And here I used masking tape, but put some white acrylic paint to touch up on some details, and I used watercolors and watercolor pencils on top to give some texture. And here, I don't know if you can see, the prompt was to make a photo and draw something on top. So I decided to draw my nerdy OCs in the park, and like freaking out because, oh my god, OMG, these graphics, so good. But yeah, this is the photo of the real. Well, I took this photo myself. It's not on Google or anything. It's like the real life park in the center of my city. And here are some feet. So I used reference, which just proves that you should always use reference, which I really often forget about. But yeah, after doing almost all the fairies barefoot and then doing these feet, I got pretty alright at feet. So this is the last page of this sketchbook, so I'm closing this off. And I don't know if I got time to quickly flip through this sketchbook and leave everything on the Saturday stream, because oh my god, I'm talking so much. Okay, so this sketchbook ends on August of 2018. Can I? Yes, I can lower you. So yeah, I have some swatches of all of my art supplies, like all of them. It took me some evenings, but I set it up and I have a nice resource. Of course, I need to use this sheet of paper crudely glued here because I wasn't expecting to get more Faber-Castell brush pens than this grey set, but here we have this more, and I have some, like, okay, I tried to put them into an order. So for example, here are my fine liners, like all the colors of fine liners I own, or everything used to line. So there is also a brush pen on, yeah, brush pen here on the bottom. Here are some markers. So Faber-Castells are water soluble. Yeah, this is like so, oh my god, I can talk so much, and I'm not that talkative person in real life. I really need to hop on the good topic to start talking. And I have some pro markers, like only, yes, I have 12 set with Blender, 5 set of Copics, 5 Copics. These are some cheap markers from Tiger, and this is ink. These are watercolor markers, and these are water-based ones. This is like the Italian brand, but it's more common to find this brand than Crayola. So yeah, these are my paints, my watercolors, my fancy ones, my cheap ones I use right now, my cheap ones which are shitty as heck, my poster ones, my tempera, my metallic acrylic, my soft pastels, and my acrylic paints. Here is my 72 set of my watercolor pencils and 12 set of my polychromos. I don't think I do have. No, I haven't swatched my 48 set of polychromos yet. Swatch 48 set of polychromos. Is it 48 or 24? I have either this one or this one. I think 24. But yeah, it's my 12 set of polychromos. Then there is my Faber-Castell colored pencils, Koh-i-Noor colored pencils, which are woodless, Koh-i-Noor multicolored pencils, you know, the magic ones. I have the 12 set of Bambino crayons. Then I have the watercolor set, just smaller one. And I have another set of soft pastels, which I hate. And here I have, yeah, here is another set of sepia soft pastels. But here are all my oil pastels. Here I have more watercolors. Sharpie. I have swatched them. I have them swatched. I haven't noticed. So this is my 24 set of polychromos. And another watercolors. Like, I like this one because this one has a wide variety of greens and blues and has pink. Like, these ones have pink. Like, Sam, if you want pink watercolor, these are pretty cheap. This I bought in Tiger, which is like really low, really like a gimmick store. Like, it has everything: kitchen appliance, kitchen supplies, art supplies, washi tape sometimes. And I bought this set of watercolors. It cost me like $3. And it has, look, it has light pink, it has neon pink, it has magenta, and like, it is cheap, but compared to the cheapest ones, which cost me $1 wasted, because they don't like to, like, look at this saturation. Like, these are my cheap Polish watercolors here on top row. These are my fancy watercolors. Like, you can see what is the difference between black, like, and I really saturated this. Same. I have a huge box of like homeless art supplies, which are the art supplies that don't have their designated box, like for example these ones. These water-based markers are homeless, or all of my gel pens, because I don't have the set of gel pens. I have like some scattered around, gathered through years. Same for these no name fine liners, as I cleverly described them there. But yeah, looking at swatches is really nice. And I also, starting with Ernest, that he's from 2016, so we will cruise. Some sketching of some clouds, which I will finish. This is June 2018, I'm sorry. This is 2016. This is also June 2018. I like drawing Victorian clothes. These are so pretty. And also some Victorian style portrait of my OC. something more like folklorish. Still needs to end. Patricia being like all herself. I don't know what to how to describe it. I need to draw something on this page to fit into the blue page. And here is Marcian's challenge. I need to, yes, I need to open this. Yeah, I did this. There is another of my OCs. And some Subway. But where is the focus? Okay. So on this page are some of the elemental OCs I designed in 2017. So we are going through them. Some more perspective, a little bit. This one I like. This is the same person as let me grab this. Yes, do it. I will gladly join if there would be, like, I would gladly join to the giveaways if there will be a guarantee that I would get them. You know, not everyone wants to ship from America to Poland. Oh my god, where is she? Now I'm losing. Okay. Now I'm losing this. Like, come on. You know, the one with the fire. Made with inkwash. Black and white. Not this one. Not this one. Maybe earlier. Oh, but I found this one. Where is you? Where are you? Picture. No, you should be. Okay, you know which one I am thinking about. But yeah, giveaways are nice, but I will try to use up my supplies, mainly focusing on paint. So yeah, I like this picture, like this expression and pose. It's very fine. So these are my twin OCs. And there is some little like short like illustration story with little Olga, and it says, "I couldn't do it without you." Okay, and she's all flustered. And really? Yeah, some. Here I wanted to give the, you know, feel of broken heart, and you know, I had in mind the scene from Hamlet where Ophelia drowns after going crazy, so I wanted to give the same kind of feel here with Patrice being submerged in water, and something silly, which is like superhero slash magical girl persona. I tried to draw myself or awesome. I don't know if I failed or something. Okay, but next page. Yeah, and here I wanted to do something for Pride Month. which is like putting my OCs, like do a series of illustration called Show Your True Colors with my OCs in black and white, but with their undershirt or t-shirt having the colors of their pride flag. So yeah, it's here will be Eddie with a pen pride, Romek with his gay pride, and I wanted to also give the, you know, show how they feel about showing true colors through their like body language. So Addie would be like more like open, vest is like less close, like it's more loose, and Romek is like more insecure about it and wants to hide it with the flaps of his jacket. But yeah, this is what I have in mind. There is Felicia in her lesbian pride, and on the other side there is some April prompts again. The prompt was bags, so I drew some cartoony bags. It was really hard for me because I couldn't figure out. I drew some cartoony ends, but not other, you know, but not other species of bags. So this is Olga with Polly, right? And these are some of the t-shirts that took me forever to design, where I have, oh, this one, in soft light we trust, just for you. Milo, doi. Milo came to the stream. I mean, he didn't came, he was handed to me, but he is here. Doggy break. Milo, what is going on? What is going on? Are you interested in the camera equipment? Look. Say hello to the chat. Oh, my sister wants him. So, bye. Oh. So these are the t-shirt designs that took me forever to make. So next page is Ignatius and demi-bisexual, right? Then there is Romek, because this prompt was monochrome and I didn't know what other color would. I ran out of ideas for other colors, like I already did grey. I plan to color green, blue, and what color would like be good to make some art with? And brown come with, and with brown came Romek because He usually dress up in browns. There is my other OC, Cecilia, with her aromantic shirt. There is another. This prompt was music, and I also used the 3 Days Grace lyrics. And perspective this time I think it's 2 point. Yes, it's 2 points perspective. One vanishing point being here and second one being somewhere on the bottom. But yeah, I really like how these poses turn out. What we have next? Then we have Damian with Asexual Pride. Then another lineup of my OCs. Then we have Gilbert. And I have another self-portrait of mine.
Był na streamie. Pomalowałeś coś? Pomalowałeś coś?
So next one is from my one color code challenge. I forgot I came up with a challenge that year. Oh my god, how could I forget about it? So this is the color 22, which means I had to use all the supplies that have color code 22. Okay. Unfortunately, I will just show this one, and on Saturday, this is the space, so I drew my other OC in astronaut suit, in spacesuit, being out in the void. So, with that, I need to finish the stream because it's time to finish the stream. So remind me on Saturday that I finished here. Już. And yeah. And oh my god, Milo! And thank you for coming. Thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, and doing whatever. And see you on Saturday for more art tour. So thank you very much and goodbye.